I have a question. Being the way you are with the knowledge that you have, do you feel lonely sometimes being different from the majority in mindset? I ask because I definitely feel lonely sometimes holding out till I meet my people in real life too. I actually used to feel lonely all the time. And you probably can relate to some of the things I'm about to tell you. You ever go out to a restaurant or hang out with a group of friends and you're the quietest one there? Because honestly, you can't relate to anything that they talking about. I mean, you know what they talking about, but you are such a high vibrational frequency to the point that you can't relate to what they're saying. And you have to lower your vibration to be a part of the conversation. Thus, you feel very uncomfortable. You being a lady and all, it's like you trying to put your foot into some heels that's 2 inches smaller than your feet. It's gonna hurt your feet and it's gonna feel very uncomfortable. You can't relate to what's going on in their world. You can't relate because your vibration is a little bit higher than that. You are hungry for intellectual people. You're hungry for intellectual conversation. But yes, in the beginning, it did feel rather lonely. Then we do things like call ourselves introverts when really we're not introverts. We just haven't found our people. So we try to wait on our people, but sometimes we get impatient and just end up picking people in our lives. You end up picking a spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, even your friend, because you don't want to feel lonely no more. So I can't even really just say I love this person that I'm with. I just don't want to be by myself. I don't want to be lonely. Then the relationship end up not working out because you realize in order to not be lonely, you got to water down the person you are just to have this person in your life. It's going to cause you to be unhappy. But if you be yourself and they're not going to accept you, that means in order to be with you, and they got to water themselves down now. So it's like it's better to be lonely than to try to fake the funk and try to fit in spaces that you've already outgrown. So yes, I do feel your pain, especially when you're in a relationship with somebody and they don't feel where you come from. They don't try to understand, or they don't even try to raise their vibrations to be higher to even match you, because it actually takes work. You'd rather stay low vibrational in order for you to keep them around, and you don't want to lose your relationship. That means you got to lower your vibration to even be with them in the first place. And that goes for your group of friends. But it's a little different with the group of friends, because although their vibrations don't have to be high, they at least have to have an open mind. Because an open mind can be changed under the right circumstances, that they check it out and question everything that they've been told. So that's kind of a cool thing. If they have a closed mind, it's like, why even be friends with them? Now, if you ask me today, do I feel that loneliness? Not at all. Because I actually realized the God in me, I'm never alone. I'm always downloading. I always have knowledge. And then I put my heart into the world and I draw people to me naturally. And understanding that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Because most of my videos, you will see me actually talking about narcissism. People that are in healthy relationships, they're not coming to my channel. They don't want to even hear what a narcissist is because they're in la la land. But the moment something goes wrong, guess where they're coming to? And I'm finna pour my soul into this video. And the reason why I want to pour my soul into this video, because you are one of the few who really ask me about me. There are people in my real life that stop messing with me because of the way I've been growing. I'm not even BSing you. There was a point of time where my followers was all the people that I knew. And I can tell you wholeheartedly, to this day, only 10% of those followers are still around. Me and some of those people don't even get along. Some of those people have told me that they love me 1,000 times. The moment I start growing and growing and growing, now you think you all that. I'm not bullshitting. I'm dead ass serious. I never throw around my success to anybody. I'm just so happy, and you want to go and run your friends so they can be proud of you. But sometimes some of them will look at you and be like, so sometimes when you raise your vibration amongst low vibrational people, they get mad at you because they actually hold up the mirror that they can't have an excuse so they can grow. But your growing shows that they have no excuse to stay stagnant. We come from the same place. No, some of my loved ones are still happy for me, but sometimes it's that saying, when God blesses you, you will know who your real friends are. I actually see that it's actually taking me away from a lot of people. And it hurt at first, but now I'm very okay with it, because now I've attracted a whole bunch of new people to me. And like I said, everybody's not rushing to my channel who's in la la land relationship. And do you know why? Because people don't go to the hospital until they get sick. But taking the necessary precaution, because a lot of people wait too late and then go to the hospital, not just to eat right, take care of yourself, do all of that, to avoid all the hospital bills. Because in the midst of that, people go on jobs looking for job benefits. The best benefit you can ever have is self-help. But I've also gained people who would never look my way because they got caught in a situation such as narcissism, and then they so happen to stumble upon my channel, and then all of a sudden they say things like, I didn't know you was this cold with it. You never asked. You thought I was a quiet type. Most people view quiet people as people that's dumb or illiterate because they're not speaking. They're probably the most knowledgeable because they got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a listen, so we're observing everything in life. So I don't necessarily have to know what you're going through to know what you're going through because I'm seeing everybody else go through it, so I know what to avoid. All in essence, don't be in a rush and don't feel too lonely to the point that you gotta attract people that in your life that ain't supposed to be there. Wait for your time. Pour love into yourself. Let it magnify. Let that light shine so bright that it'll draw people with that same amount of love, and it will be drawn to you, and you won't have to look for your person because they will find you, for those who need it.